What is the deal with airplane food?
I don't know. I never had it.
Never had it either.
I've never been
Me
on an
neither.
airplane. Have you guys been on a plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not. Kind of scared to be honest.
Bro, planes are so cool.
They're more annoying than scary.
Honestly.
Yeah, but if that thing crashes, bro, you're done.
Bro, you drive every day.
Yeah, but like I could survive a car crash.
Could you?
And I am still partly in control. Even though like crashes can be not your fault, I can still, mitigate. I can mitigate the crash. But with a plane, you're at the hands of God.
I mean, I
In a
could
in a
land it.
fall in a giant.
Just pull up.
I've played Flight Simulator. I always keep an Xbox controller on me just in case. I just plug it into the. I plug it into the dashboard. I'm sure they got a USB. You think they got USB port on a plane terminal?
Probably.
You can like charge your phone or like connect to Bluetooth and like play music.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that like football player who almost died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DeMar Hamlin.
Is there any update on him?
Yeah. Can he
He's getting
breathe yet?
better.
He woke up. He could write. He can communicate by writing. And the first thing he wrote was, "Did we win?" Nobody tell him.
Yo.
Does he know?
That dude cost me my fantasy playoffs, bro.
Bro, that's like, bro, that's
I won anyway,
dude,
even
that's
though I
like
had
the
Chase on
classic.
mine.
Isn't that like the classic like Captain America line that's in like every like anytime Captain America comes back, like the first thing he asks is like, "Did we win?"
Honestly, it is. No, he it didn't end up costing me. Thankfully, I had Josh Allen, but I still managed to pull it out, and I won our league. Oh,
I won my game and I still got in like fifth out of eight. Which was kind of bullshit because three people above me were all tied for second. So
who is
I got
beating up
nothing.
my car?
Someone's eating your car.
Bro, eat him up.
It's Pierce.
All right, we gotta start a race or something.
Yeah.
Don't get racist.
hmm
Let's get racist.
Who
All right,
brought a
you start us
topic?
off, Pierce.
Nope. I
What's your hottest
started.
take?
I started my hottest take.
Yeah, about people of other races.
Ah. Well,
Oh no, I don't think this is a topic.
luckily, we live in Indiana, so this could be a hot take. I think they're all pretty cool.
That could be a hot take to some people, yeah.
Go over to Martinsville, bro. Oh my god.
Go over to Gary.
Oh my god, did I tell you guys? At Men's Warehouse, we've had this giant banner sign in our windows of two men holding hands. All right, like they've gotten there.
Oh,
Giant ass banner sign, like they have wedding rings on their fingers and everything. They're smiling at each
I already
other. They
know where
look
this
all
is
happy.
going.
Where are their wives?
We've had this up for 6 months. The other day, I get a fucking call. It's like 11 a.m. And keep in mind, just today, I've also gotten orders from corporate that I have to take down this sign because we're putting up a clearance sign instead or change the sign, whatever.
Oh,
But this guy calls in, all right? And he goes, "Yeah, I was up there at the mall about an hour ago, and that sign you all had in your window I find very offensive." And I was like, "What do you mean, sir? Like, what sign?" And he goes, "That sign in your window, the two men." And I was like, sorry, but corporate policy dictates our signage at any given time." So he did get what he wanted because I did have
That's
to
the
take
worst
that
part.
sign down later that day.
That's the
But
worst part. That's what I hate the most about that. Is he probably
gets-
thinks that he did that.
he does.
Yeah.
But this week we got to put the sign back out there.
Yes,
Cleared
let's
up our holiday
go,
stuff.
Because love always wins.
We are the
dude.
woke warehouse.
That's fucking awesome, bro. I hope he's
Men's
pissed.
woke house.
Dude, that guy was our only fan, and now he's gone.
Oh, sorry, bro. Maybe you don't do that. But who's got a
That was
topic?
the funniest shit.
Well, welcome back to the Off the Gourd podcast,
Yeah, it's
where we are
been a
on
week or two.
episode
Indeed.
And there
I don't
probably
remember.
won't be. There
28.
probably won't be a break
28.
between.
8.
There probably won't be a break between episodes because I plan on putting them out as soon as I can. I slowly started lagging behind more and more, and eventually they were just like a week behind.
Wait, so was there not a break last week?
The last one came out on the 31st.
Oh, okay.
And then
So there technically was a break. It was just like a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, it's been like that every week. I've been inconsistent, but I plan on posting them back normal, so there shouldn't be a break. But there was a break for us.
Yeah. We all got to experience the highs and lows of New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Who had an exciting holiday and would like to share with the class?
I peed a
What'd
lot.
you do for New Year's?
Yeah, what did
I
you do
hung
for New
out.
Year's?
I hung out with some of my coworkers, and we all vibed, got
Kissed and
blasted,
hugged.
drank, played some Mario Kart, played some Smash. So it was just
Nice.
a good old classic kind of bull.
Yeah.
Speaking of playing Smash on New Year's, Pierce, what
Dude.
happened,
Dude, I played Smash and I lost like 4 times to Sydney's 9-year-old brother. I got 3-stocked like
Believe it,
2
bro.
times. It's wild.
man? Did you bust out your Lucas?
Yes, that was the first thing I did. And I lost horribly. I admittedly that was a weird night for me drinking wise because mentally I did not feel drunk. And like I wasn't like slurring my words or like anything like that, but my body was drunk.
Oh, motor
That's the
control.
best.
My motor control was gone. And I think that really fucked me up. But he was also surprisingly very good. So I feel like maybe I wouldn't have done so much better if I wasn't under the influence.
What did he main?
He didn't main anyone. He switched it
Oh,
up
just
every time
kicking
like
your
I
ass
did.
across the board.
Yeah.
Just like throw it on random. Got
I think
this.
he used
Brutal.
I won like once when I was using Rob, and I think that's it.
Damn.
Because I just kept doing his like side V, which is just like a helicopter spin. Fucks him up pretty
Nice.
good. Yeah, and I peed a lot. Alcohol went right to my bladder, bro. It does every time. It's so sad.
That's what it's good for. I had a beer I had never tried before that I can't remember the name of now as well.
How'd that go for you?
It was excellent.
We'll
That's
never
good.
know what the beer was. It was mystery beer.
Was it like a? Was it like a local
It was a
beer,
lager of
like an
sorts,
interesting
and it-
type
yeah,
of thing,
it
or
was
was it
a
just like
local
some
beer.
domestic?
Was it something you could like
So-
buy at like the store?
It was something that he had that somebody there had gotten from a friend. So I don't really know.
Oh
No.
no!
You gotta
It's
be in the know
truly
to get it.
damn. That's sad. I don't care much for
But it
beer,
was-
but
It was really good.
I'm always down for
Scrumptious.
a mystery item.
See, beer was the only thing available to me on New Year's. More specifically, Coors Light. And that's just like drinking water with a little bit of alcohol in it. So I blazed through probably 20 of those boys.
Nice.
Was pissing all night, bro. Thank God I probably should have pissed myself, but I just kept waking up.
None of the toilet dreams reached fruition.
But yeah, that shit was crazy.
What did you do, Jackson?
Well, I had a lot of drinks available to me because I went to a nightclub.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
I didn't get many because all the liquor drinks were like $20.
Shoo.
And then the beer started at $9, which is already too much. And then it went up to $11 by the time we left.
What?
They increased the price?
Bro,
Yeah.
inflation
They're like,
hits extra
Sorry,
hard.
guys, inflation. Bro,
I guess
that's
demand
fucked-
outweighed supply.
Nah, man, that's like stadium prices. That's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah.
what's up with stadium prices? How do they get away with that?
They got you trapped there, bro. They can charge whatever they want.
So, were you in the club fucking dudes?
Yeah, like a rock star.
Fuck yeah.
What was it like? What was describe the experience?
It's exactly what you'd think it'd be, but like a little bit more hype.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not a social person, so I was kind of dreading it, but it still got me grooving
Fuck yes.
for like a good
Were
hour.
were you doing like the GTA dance?
No, I didn't bust out any GTA moves, though I should have. I should have done my homework and studied. But yeah, the first hour, it was awkward because it was sold out for the night. You had to get tickets, but no one was there at 9 when it opened. But we were.
Yeah, you guys got a seat or something.
A seat? No.
Yo,
Seats were
get your seat at the
$1,500.
club.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you had to
a
reserve
ticket to
those
get in.
too.
The ticket to get in was $80, but a table was $1,500, so we didn't go for that.
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, you paid $80 just to get in, and then they still wanted, like $11 for a beer at 11 o'clock?
Oh yeah. And I mean, it fucking worked apparently because they sold out like the day before. And so yeah, apparently that's how like all things like holiday clubs things happen in Chicago, and I assume in other metropolitan areas. Because like a lot of shit was selling out fast and going up in price. So
It's smart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mini supply and demand.
Bro, Applebee's never changes their prices on me, though. So,
Applebee's is mid.
that's true.
and I can get jalapeno
Bro,
poppers.
that $1 marg.
All right, so this is our last podcast with Pierce.
Applebee's is mid, and you know it is.
Yeah.
The only reason they get you is their good alcohol, is their cheap alcohol, and their half price appetizers. That's the only thing keeping you
Yeah.
going.
No.
That
Sounds
that is
like
the
not
only
mid to
thing
me.
keeping you going.
That's 100%
If it did not,
true, Pierce.
if it did not have those special like cheap prices, you would not be going to Applebee's because Applebee's is mid as fuck.
Yeah, if they didn't have those really cool things, they would be mid.
Those are two things, and none of them have to do with the quality of their food. Their food is still mid, no matter what price you're paying. Dude, last time I
Makes it
went,
more worth
my
it, though.
hamburger was literally like they used buns from like that you buy at like the dollar store. Like it was not the
I
buns that were
believe it,
supposed to
bro.
be on it, and it looked like they stepped on it. The top bun was like falling apart.
Applebee's chef going crazy back there.
The fries were
Alright.
cold. Just don't
Keep
fuck
going.
with it.
Just,
I don't fuck with it.
but, alright, impromptu topic. I'm going to get bold here. It's a food-related topic.
Okay.
Hit
We
me.
talk a lot about fast food on this
Daring.
podcast. But we I don't know if we've broached the subject of like creating a tier list of, like those mid restaurants, let's say like chain sit down places. You know the ones you'll find in every like, suburban town.
Yeah.
Uh,
A
Sam, I
mid.
think we have done this.
we have. Oh shit.
No, we haven't talked about mid ones. We've talked about like what our
Yeah.
favorite ones are.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah,
favorite
sure, I
chains
guess.
like that. We didn't talk about mid chains.
It's true. We've never talked about O'Charlie's.
Bro, I've never been. I've
Free
never
Pie
been.
Wednesday at O'Charlie's goes hard, bro.
Dude, I have never in my life been to O'Charlie's.
Go on a Wednesday.
What's on Wednesday?
Free Pie Wednesday, bro.
What?
Goes hard.
Yeah, they got free pie. I used
Okay,
to go for lunch in the summers.
but
with
is it
my
a
mom on
piece of
Free
pie or is
Wednesday.
it a whole pie?
You just get a piece of pie, bro. Come on, don't get greedy.
Damn.
I don't know. You lost me. I'll bring 8 people, and we'll each get a piece of pie and assemble it into a whole pie.
Form the full pie.
Next
Yeah.
pool, Free Pie Wednesday.
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
have
sure I've
never
been
been
back to it since, but my only real memory of O'Charlie's is throwing up after eating some mac and cheese.
Oh
When I
no.
was
Damn.
like 8.
I was about to say it's like higher quality food than a lot of the others. Like it's nicer Applebee's, but yeah, that's not a great review
Ruby
for me, guys.
Tuesday? Anyone ever go to Ruby Tuesday?
I've never fucking been to
Yes,
Ruby Tuesday.
bro.
Ruby
It
Tuesdays
mid
is
as fuck.
it's all right, but it's pretty mid. Mostly,
In
it's
my
mostly
head-
Salad bar goes hard.
I mean, but who has it between Ruby Tuesday and TGI Fridays? I mean, who's the winner of
Fridays.
the battle of the
Fridays.
week?
I've never been to TGI
Yeah.
Fridays.
Fridays is the
You
bomb.
haven't lived.
Kind of goes hard.
Fridays is one of those things. I feel like I used to like go to Fridays a lot with my family. Like it was a go-to place. But I swear I probably haven't been to a Fridays in like a decade now.
Where is a Fridays? Is there one in like
It used to be
Fishers?
in malls.
There's one in
There was definitely one in
Castleton.
Fishers.
I don't know where they're at though. Now that you say it, but yeah, they used to be everywhere. I don't know. Maybe they've lost popularity. It's not me.
Hooters.
We've
Bro,
talked about this. Your
Hooters
guys' dad's
is the most
right?
popular.
Yeah.
No. Well, once.
My dad
Not
never
multiple
took me.
times.
The
And that's why you're bi.
kid... No, I have been there because the kid down the street that I was friends with, when you were only friends with the people on your
His dad
street.
took me. Don't tell me that's what happened.
Well, technically, because it was his birthday.
Oh my god!
He
it was
took
the
him for
kid's
his birthday, bro.
Yo, they got good
This
wings,
kid
bro.
loved Hooters.
Hooters does
I
have
wonder
good
why.
Bro,
wings.
when you're a little kid, though, Hooters is like it's like
Hooters is
crazy.
It's just weird.
It is
Hooters
weird.
is weird no matter what age you go.
Pre-discovering like pornography. Like, see, that's what it is. Like, I don't think like anyone in our anyone born in the internet era is gonna be like interested in Hooters at all. Because I feel like it's for like horny dads that like don't have access to or don't understand porn, like how to access it. So they're just like that's the best they get is like a community college student in a tank top.
Skippy uniform.
Yeah.
Like, dude, my dad sent me, like, we're going to Lambeau Field this weekend in Green Bay. So he wrote, he'd only been a couple times before, well, after he moved away, from Green Bay. But, like, he had written a little note regarding his first trip. And it was just, like, a nice, like, recapturing the memories. He, like, went step by step. And the whole thing was soiled for me learning that my dad, my uncle, and my grandpa stopped at Hooters together on the way to Green Bay. It's just like
That's so funny.
Dude, you gotta on the way. You gotta stop at
going to
Hooters.
Hooters as with your dad as a kid that's just like something that just happened to a lot of us. But like choosing as an adult to go to Hooters with your dad,
That's a different story.
I went to Hooters. Like I don't know. It was in like 2017, I think. I went to Hooters with my dad.
6 years ago.
Holy shit.
It was pretty mid, honest. The chicken.
Just had to have that moment.
Also, I clicked free mode
And that's the
on
last
accident.
time. And that's the last time I ever went to Hooters. You gotta start where it ends. You start by going with your dad, and your last one has to be with your dad. So I figured I'll just end it there because I don't have any need to go back to Hooters.
Well, once you have a kid.
Yeah, we have. I mean, we have to take our
But what do
kids
you
to
do if you have a
Position.
girl?
Take them.
Why don't they have the? Why don't they have
their
like?
body image.
Why don't they have like guy Hooters where it's just like their balls hanging out? I don't know what you'd call it.
Gay Hooters.
Femboy Hooters, bro. It's been
Bro.
doing it for years.
No, you're thinking of IHOP.
No, I'm talking. I don't want femboys. I'm talking like this is for like this is the women equivalent of Hooters, where it's just like hot guys walking around, but you got to accentuate some part of their body. The Hooters is boobs, so like, what's the one thing guys have? Their dick and balls.
It's just like dudes walking around with like booty shorts and an apron on.
Yes.
No, we need femboy Hooters, so like inevitably, like Ben Shapiro gets exposed, like caught going to femboy Hooters.
Dude, I'm hyped for that.
Bro, yeah, Krista or my fiance.
Let's
used to-
go.
Let's fucking go.
new podcast lore development. She used to get under her dad's skin by like whenever she'd want to upset him, she just threatened to go apply to Hooters. She's like, that is cruel.
That's such a bargaining tool.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a stripper, Dad. Unless you give me $50.
Yeah, speaking of which, Sam, we all went over our New Year's activities. What'd you get up to?
Yeah.
It's a good old time. Proposed to my girlfriend.
Let's
my
go.
fiance. We were.
She said no.
There was an attempt. We were in the Tampa Bay area on a beach. It was beautiful all week except for the day I proposed. It was raining, but that meant no one was on the beach, which was nice. It was good. Celebrated with our families. Got, like I said, toasted on about 20 Coors Lights that night. Real Cloud9 shit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Do you
fucking
hate it
happy,
now?
bro.
Yeah,
Happy
no,
for you.
Yeah.
Bro, you're finally about to like age into that shirt we gave you for your birthday last year.
Is it the one that says I hate my wife or something?
Bro, I'm one step closer to like ending up with my bumper sticker that says I hate my bitch ex-wife. Or this vehicle stops for everyone except my bitch ex-wife.
Dude, that means you can get those passive aggressive mugs now.
Yes, bro.
It's just like, I don't need Google. My wife knows everything or something.
We're in like season 2. Season 6 is my like divorce dad arc. And we're gonna put Kanye to shame.
That's gonna be pretty hard to do.
I don't know. It's hard to
Yeah, I
top
don't know
the
if you could top
anti-Semitic arc.
He kind of. Have you heard anything from him recently?
I have not.
Since like the Alex Jones thing.
I know, like, he went missing for a little bit.
What?
Or he didn't go missing. He was like on the run. I get like because I guess someone was trying to like present him with a lawsuit, and he was just like running away from them like it's a cartoon. But that's the last update I heard about him. I assume they found him.
I hope he's still on the run.
He's on the run. He's been on the run for like a month. We just don't know.
We get like a frantic social media update in the next week, like new album dropping. The IRS can't stop me.
I'm gonna request a yellow toe. It's terrible over here. No, but like I think the news cycle is kind of like oscillated between Andrew Tate and Kanye West for the past 6 months. Like it was Tate, and then Tate was kind of sidelined for Kanye for a while, but now Tate's kind of back. You got
Pierce Yellowtoe.
Arrested.
Oh yeah.
But
I didn't notice I passed you.
Does not look happy right now.
I like, bro. I'm so fucking hyped about Andrew Tate being in jail.
Bro, yeah.
I hope they find some
Apparently
shit
that whole
on him.
apparently that whole like they got him because of the pizza thing, which
Was
is
not.
bullshit.
Yeah, that wasn't real. Which is a shame.
fun to believe.
Yeah.
Fun to
Yeah.
believe. But it tracks that it's bullshit.
But that was so
They-
nice. I hope they find some shit on him and put him away.
Yeah.
Didn't they like already find girls?
Yeah, I think
I mean-
he's just in holding right now on like I think they're still like presenting him, like figuring out what they're charging him with. I think like now at this point he's just being held until he's been like officially charged
they
with the
holding him?
crime.
I think
like
I'm
it's-
questioning and stuff like that.
Did he need a hug?
I saw a thing because originally people thought it was all about sex trafficking, but I saw a thing that was saying it was
Yeah.
actually about money laundering. That's why they were
I think,
watching
like,
him.
Why
I
not?
heard
Not
sex
mutually
trafficking.
exclusive.
Well, I hope he's done,
Yeah.
and then
He's
maybe these Tate bros can finally fade away. No, they'll find someone new to latch
Yeah.
onto. Unfortunately.
And now Logan
Aiden
Paul's
Ross.
back in the.
What is up with that? Because I've heard that there's drama about him, but what did he do?
Hmm?
Yeah,
He tried to
crypto.
do a crypto thing that was just 100% a scam.
Nice.
What was it?
That shit happen.
Like, how did people know it was a scam?
Like the guy who he hired to put it together was like a known scam artist.
I think the like
With
biggest evidence against him is like some text messages between him and the group in which he was just like they were essentially talking about like how best to like scam people. I haven't like reviewed them myself, but like how I understand it is that they were talking like the best time to pull the rug and like
Damn.
fuck everyone out of their money.
Oh, they gotta do it while it
See the
lasts,
people
because
that like
crypto's
that.
fucking... Remember, like, how
People-
like a year ago, how popular NFTs and, like, crypto was? Everyone was talking about it. Now it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No
NFTs
one's
got
talking
hard.
about
There's
it.
still certain like crypto that people really believe in. I don't
Dude,
know.
people do not talk about how Bitcoin was made so that people could buy drugs on the internet.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now like some some like savvy drug addict is a billionaire.
Yeah.
'cause they had
only
some
had value.
Bitcoin.
It only had value before because of stuff like the Silk Road.
Hmm.
And then people just latched onto it.
Yeah, it's not even a
Remember, like,
currency anymore.
five-
It's a...
I remember like 5 years ago when people were talking about like, yeah, people are going to start using Bitcoin to like pay for pizza.
Well, I mean, El
No.
Salvador made Bitcoin their official currency.
That can't be real.
How's that turning out?
So, like, yeah. Or maybe it wasn't Bitcoin. I know they made their official currency a cryptocurrency, though.
The
That's
So
wild.
it's
Salvador.
like,
Ethereum would be the smart move right now, but yeah. Boys, I gotta come clean on something.
What?
Oh shit.
Since December 25th, about a couple hours every day, I have been playing Pokemon Violet.
What?
no
No!
way.
Kick him out
For
the
my
call.
for Christmas, I was gifted not just Pokemon Violet, but the double pack of Violet and Scarlet.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, bro.
Oh.
that's so sad. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's pretty, like, a good gesture, though.
I did ask for it.
Oh!
I was like, no way they came up with that. Like, there's. I don't. But I'm like, maybe because they know he likes Pokemon, but damn. Yeah.
I
The
trusted you.
game is really fun, but the performance is awful, especially since I'm on, the version 1 Switch.
Okay, how much longer does the Switch have?
Okay, so whenever there's like a new Pokemon game, I watch this guy called Austin John Plays,
Mm.
because he does like a lot of like useful like guides on like pretty much everything in the games, and he theorized one of two things happen with development. Either, and they're both pretty likely. One is that they rush the game to keep up with card game sales, TV show stuff, and just like keep the company or like keep the
Give everything
franchise
in.
going. Yeah. Two, the game was developed for the at least the next version of the Switch, which would be why it's running awful on even like OLED versions of Switch.
Nah, bullshit.
But
They just
Yeah.
fucked it up.
he theorizes that with all the chip shortage stuff going on right now, Nintendo can't put out a new console, or at least couldn't, because it would have the exact same problems that the Xbox One or the Series X and the PS5 were going through, and that's also why they put off development on the Breath of the Wild sequel.
Nah. I think that it's just.
I mean, suggesting that they delayed their entire business model, right? Like, next consoles are gonna be its entire, like, that's their entire thing, their entire next step. And like with the other two companies having released theirs, Nintendo is a few years behind as usual. But like, crazy that they didn't do it.
Well, and with the Steam Deck, I feel like they gotta get something out soon. The Steam Deck is showing like how good the Switch could be, and I just think they need to. They need to step up eventually. I just don't think I think that Scarlet and Violet was that was an outlier. That's not indicative of the Switch's, of where the Switch is right now in time, in terms of like its lifespan. But I do think that the Switch is eventually gonna have to have a successor within like the next year or two.
Yeah.
Like I think it has to. Whether or not it does, I don't know, but I think it has to.
Mm-hmm. And unless like Breath of the Wild 2 like runs amazing on the Switch, or at least is like consistent 30 or 60,
Mm-hmm.
like they really should be like holding off on that for like the new Switch.
Yeah.
I
I just
think
hope that
we
the
make it an announcement this year, for sure.
You
I
think?
don't know that it'll release this year, but I think we'll at least get some kind of maybe late year announcement for next winter, kind of putting it in
The
that
problem
time
is that
frame.
we haven't heard anything about it like internally. Like remember before the Switch was announced, we all knew about the NX.
Mm-hmm.
And remember how long we knew about the NX before the Switch?
True.
And we haven't heard anything about a new Switch besides that there is going to be one. Or a new console, whether or not it's a Switch. I hope it's a Switch. That's the reason
Yeah.
everyone likes the Switch. And it's just got good games. But what are you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah,
It also could be that like the reason we haven't heard of it is that it's just a like more powerful version of the Switch, and so it wouldn't be like that big news.
what are you guys
Pretty
looking for?
devastating news.
Because like we also didn't hear about the Switch OLED. Like even
No,
if it leaked, it wasn't major news.
no, it was leaked, but everyone thought it was a Switch Pro.
Yeah.
You definitely probably heard about it. Everyone was just calling it a Switch Pro.
No.
yeah, and like I think too that Nintendo's probably more likely to play it close to the chest when it comes to the Switch 2. I mean, the NX was announced like they were using that code name in like investor meetings and things like that because they had to like demonstrate to them that there was a tangible replacement like next gen console on the horizon because
The
the
Wii
Wii
U's
U
bad.
was sold terribly. So they were like, no, we got this NX, like it's going to be okay. They don't have to do that with the Switch, and they probably want to do the opposite. They want to be like keep buying the Switch. Don't worry, we're not upgrading anytime soon. Because massive install base, and they're probably not rushing to get a new thing out. I yeah, it's certainly falling behind, and with every year it's getting worse, especially with the next gen consoles coming in and making it look even like making that disparity greater by comparison.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know that Nintendo fans really care.
They
In
should
practice, and like,
though.
yeah. But I really think that the like Scarlet and Violet thing, like, yeah, it would have helped if the Switch was stronger, but I just
It
think that Game Freak like rushed the development because you gotta like they put out Arceus earlier that year. That was their second game in 2022. It's pretty crazy.
yeah.
Um,
The Austin John did a thing where like he showcased not how to
Sam
like
joined.
jailbreak a Switch and overclock it because like I'm pretty sure showing how it's illegal. But like he showed that like the GPU in on the Switch, like he talked about how like I think either this year or next year it's a 8-year-old GPU that was created for an Android tablet,
Mm-hmm.
and then they used it 2 years later for the Switch. And like he showed the difference between
Sam joined our game.
for all Sam joined. For all the games docked, it runs at like I think it's like 1,000 megahertz, whatever that means. But running the or in handheld mode, it runs about like half of that, but it's also could be more or less based on what game you're playing. And the actual specs of the GPU is that like its top running speed is 1,700. And so he showed that like if you overclock the GPU to 1,700 on the Switch, all of the games play amazingly. Like even Pokemon games runs at like a consistent 60.
Hmm.
And so it's like Nintendo's like purposely has I guess purposely like is underperforming the GPU probably because of how hot it could get, especially if you're playing handheld. But also like they could bump that up a lot and games would run a lot better.
yeah, I mean every console does that. Like you can overclock any GPU, and yeah, you like you said it. The reason they don't is the heat, and it kills your battery life faster, and it's just kind of that they got to find that balance to prevent problems.
My brother recently got
Uh,
a Steam Deck, a Steam Deck, and it is just like he's just playing God of War, just like on the go, like you're just casually playing God of War at
Hell yeah.
at like it's at like medium settings, getting like 50 frames a second consistently.
Nice.
And you can buy a dock for the Steam Deck, and so you can play it on your TV.
Hell yeah.
So like it's literally just a Switch, and you have the entire Steam library at your disposal. Plus, you can emulate Switch games, or you probably
True.
could. I'm assuming. I know you can emulate other stuff.
Speaking of God of War, I had a thought about something. Games like God of War and like Fallen Order, where it's like advertised that they have no loading screens,
Mm-hmm.
they have to do something more than just have the players slide through some obstacles for
Yeah.
a minute to load the next area. It's already getting annoying.
We all know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no.
It's just a loading screen where you're pressing forward.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like sometimes there's some dialogue too.
God of War in particular, this time around, I think has done a very good job of including like lore dumps during those times to at least give you something to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Which I
like
can appreciate that, but they need to do something about that.
We got to
as
be
soon
getting
as
to the
people
point.
caught on. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying we got to get to the point. We got to be getting to the point where they don't have to do that with these new consoles.
Yeah.
Hopefully, once we get away from cross-gen games, we'll really start to see that. Just
It seems like that's this
super
year.
fast rendering.
Like
I
the
am
just
not-
opening and closing doors thing still makes sense, but giving us whole ass weird tunnel sequences and shit.
Even like the classic like elevator one. You know, you just get on an elevator and it loads all around you. I didn't even mind that. Just
Yeah.
give me some variety, just not the same thing.
No, I think we should go back to what they did with Half-Life and Half-Life 2, where you walk into a room
And then it just
and then
freezes.
the game just, the game just stops, and then it shows like a pop-up, like a Windows pop-up that says like loading the game.
Is that really how
Yeah, that's just how it
they
was.
handled that situation?
Game just full stop. It was great.
Loading was like, because those games were just, they wanted to have these big levels, but you can't have a load. They weren't at the point where like you couldn't hide it, and they didn't want to have a loading screen. So a lot of games, when you just reach a certain point, it'll just stop the game and just load.
Yeah.
Just can't
It's
do
crazy
anything.
that like when video games started, we were at a point where like what we could do with games didn't really like outperform like CPUs, not even GPUs at the time, where it's just like there's no load screens in Mario, there's no load screens in old Pokemon. That shit just loaded. But now like we can do so much more that it's like so much more strenuous. Speaking about, we were talking about like announcing things earlier. I don't remember if we got to this the last time in the podcast, but Pierce, you put in a topic about like guessing or like hopes for like the next Xbox showcase.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that still supposed to happen, or did we pass that?
I think it's still supposed to happen. It's a rumored thing right now, but everyone was speculating after the Game Awards that the only plausible because Microsoft didn't even have like game commercials. They had like that Samsung crossover thing going on, but that's it. And they were thinking the only like reason that it would be beneficial for them to hold anything back would have to be if there is an Xbox showcase. You know, going into this new year, they need to show people that there is a strong lineup of Xbox games coming because, you know, we just started its third year.
Mhm.
I feel
Um,
like though, even if there is gonna be an Xbox showcase, they should have been there because like there's so many more eyes gonna be on the Game Awards
yeah.
than
Mm-hmm.
any given Xbox showcase.
Yeah. I'm sure Al Pacino would have been interested.
hmm
Yeah, he's
But
not watching the Xbox show.
do you guys think that Starfield will get delayed?
Probably.
I think it's currently, what is it? Is it mid this year?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
supposed to be
yeah, then
early
probably.
mid, late
Or,
spring,
yeah,
early
early
summer.
mid.
I think it'll get delayed until like fall or winter. I don't think it's going out of 2023 though. They'll release it broken.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
But it with it being a Bethesda game, you think it can withstand to be a little buggy at launch?
Oh
I think
yeah.
it can.
Mhm.
I'm sure sure it'll be buggy 5 years after launch.
And that's the charm. I think don't delay it anymore. Unless it's like game breaking, like you're having serious issues with like stuff in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it comes out this year.
I think a bold gaming take of mine for this year. I think Starfield is going to release as broken as something like Cyberpunk.
I don't think that's bold. I can totally see that happening.
So I think it's so ambitious, even though it's Bethesda, and I think that they are a little better with quality control than we now know CD Projekt Red to be. CD Projekt Red is a much smaller studio by comparison. I don't know. It seems ambitious. I think it's just going to be one of those things that Xbox is like, nah, we need it this year, and we'll just fix it down the line. Like, it's going to sell
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah. That's true.
What's something from Xbox that it hasn't been like we don't know is coming at all that you would like to see?
That we don't know?
Yeah. They do own a lot of studios, even before
Yeah.
buying Activision.
A new Doom.
Yes. That would be incredible, but that probably is very far away considering all the
Yeah,
shit
that'd be
with
like
Mick.
2025.
And a new Guitar Hero.
Yes.
That'd be
Which
sick.
is an Activision thing, so I guess I'm thinking like way down the line. But
Yeah.
just to know those
They
things
need-
would exist would be sick.
Yeah, they need a Guitar Hero that will be like a game as a service that will like constantly be updating.
Yeah.
Yes, put new songs on there, bro. Like,
Do making customs part of it? Actually, I guess you can't do that. But yeah, no.
I mean, they could.
yeah, they could probably
They'd run into
swing
legal
by.
problems, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, but like they can make customs of like people can make custom charts for like songs that are already in the game.
True.
Because like I know people use Clone Hero still, and that's like a lot of the fun of that is like people make songs like incredibly impossible, and then like people will spend like weeks to months of their time trying to like get 100% on it.
Oh my god. Couldn't be me.
Do you guys think they'll make another? Do you guys think they'll ever make another like Banjo Kazooie?
No.
Yeah.
I could see them doing it.
They have so many rare IPs and they don't do anything.
They have to be like really good.
And Banjo Kazooie gets replaced.
Honestly, I don't think there'd be a lot of hype for it.
I do.
I could see them doing like a small type game.
There would
I
be a
don't
lot
think
of hype
they do.
for it, but it would be hype from the Nintendo crown, which would be an issue for exclusivity.
Yeah,
I mean, that could get Nintendo people to go buy an Xbox, but also
yeah.
they may just be screaming
I could-
for it to come to Switch.
I mean, I could also see it not being. I could see it being exclusive for Series X and Switch.
Or maybe like a timed exclusive for Series X. Like it's out like a year and then it goes to Switch.
Yeah, because Nintendo and Xbox are homies right now.
And that would sell on the Switch like crazy.
It would.
There's a reason that they're in Smash.
True.
I don't know, like,
Um,
I would like to see more from Perfect Dark at the next Xbox showcase.
they're making stuff for it.
Yeah. That's like active.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I want to see more from it.
We haven't
They've
seen a
only
trailer
shown
that we haven't
they've
seen
shown
anything
one
for.
trailer, and it was
Yeah.
fully cinematic. And that was at the 2021 Game Awards. Or no, that was at the 2020 Game Awards, I think.
The 2020 Game Awards. Jesus. Bro, I can't believe it's 2023 still.
It's still 2023, bro.
It just turned to this one.
No, I mean, you knew what I
This year's
meant.
over, bro.
I can't
Let's just
believe
skip
it
this one.
became 2023, bro.
Bro,
And they're still
We're
making
turning
those.
24 this year.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Holy
mid
shit.
20s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god, bro, my hair is thinning.
Gotta start having a quarter life crisis.
Bro.
Swear to God, bro.
We at least gotta all have
This
one
man's living
together.
to be 96. That's even scarier, bro. This is more of like a third life crisis at this point.
What, you
Bro,
think?
Don't call it
One
that, no.
Third of the way through our lives, bro.
I know
Rapidly
average
approaching
lifespan is
half.
78, but come on, we all gotta make it to
Bro,
at least
we're making it to
90,
at least.
alright?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. We pick our noses a lot. We're getting Alzheimer's.
Oh, why'd you say that? I forgot about that. Okay, but what's your guys's preferred booger disposal method?
Kleenex.
Yeah, wait, do you offset it if you eat it?
Bro, don't be Ted
Dude, do
Cruz.
you be eating your boogers?
Nah,
No
bro. Does
way,
Ted
bro.
Cruz?
Did you? He was live in a debate. A booger dripped down his face.
Oh
What?
no, bro, that
I
was
remember
worse.
that.
That was a
away.
tonsil stone.
It was either way. Rather than bat it away, he swallowed it, bro.
Yo, have you ever had a
Mm.
tonsil stone?
No,
No.
bro.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Are they
bro.
tasty?
No.
I
It's
don't think I have.
They're just like buildups of like in your throat. I think like calcium is the main thing, but like it
Dude,
like,
why
gets
were-
food and stuff and they smell
More
terrible.
for your bones.
They can make your breath smell bad. And when they come out,
Dude, why
they
do our
smell really
bodies
bad.
just-
I would never eat one.
Why do our bodies just be gathering random shit?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Why do our
And then being
bodies
like,
be
we
forming
got too much
stones
shit in
like
here
that?
now, and then rejecting it.
Human bodies are wild. They just be
Oh,
doing. They're
fuck.
little ecosystems.
This man's in
Does
awe at the
Mamie still
splendor
have
of the
pea
human
crystals?
body.
I am.
Pea crystals, bro.
Is the special food working, Pierce?
What special food?
For Mamie and her
Dude,
pea
they're
crystals.
just now getting around to eating it. It is so. Dude, they were.
Have they just
so...
not been eating?
No, they were like reluctantly eating, and I was mixing in like a tiny bit of their old food with it.
Oh.
Try to get 'em
But
used
for
to it.
most part, like in the beginning, they were just kind of picking around and eating the good food. But now they're just full on eating the expensive food. Dude, that we got like a
That's good.
4-pound bag or something. Shit was like $40.
Damn.
Sheesh.
It might be a little more than 4 pounds, maybe like 5 or 6, but it's not even that much. And $40, bro. And she got to eat that for the rest of her life, and Dit has to also.
That's
because
crazy, bro. If
it's
you are
good.
probably not going to be able to maintain two separate foods.
Yeah.
Cat food's expensive as is, bro. And then like you get into the nice shit, and it's like even worse.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get Birdo here his sensitive tummy food as well. She's a little bitch.
Bad Birdo.
Like father, like son.
What other topics did we have?
We do both have
Amazon
terrible
late
shits.
Amazon late deliveries. What was that, Jackson?
Oh, yeah. So, yesterday I received the first volume of Chainsaw Man because I want to read it, and it was supposed to come, I think, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Um, and I'd noticed that like my mom was also waiting on something, and it was also running late and said like expect it between like January 3rd and January 4th. And if it's not there, you can get a refund. And we're like, okay. So then January 4th comes around yesterday, and it changes. Expected between January 5th and January 6th. If it's not there, you can get a refund.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you can't just change that shit. That's gotta be illegal.
Yeah, that's shitty, bro.
And then, um, the we thought our package was lost because when it said the book had delivered, we could not find it anywhere. The Amazon guy did not take a picture of it, and it just said it was like delivered to a safe place.
Don't worry, it's in good hands.
Yeah, it was in my neighbor's hands
Uh,
because they delivered it to the wrong address.
Damn. I've never had that much of an issue with Amazon.
Yeah, same.
I used to buy
They
from
are,
Amazon a lot. I have not bought from Amazon in such a long time.
Really? I still like
Yeah.
whenever I need a thing. It's not
Yeah.
like food or whatever. I'm like, Dad, just get off Amazon. It'll be here
whenever I
quick.
need trinkets or doodads, I go to Amazon.
True.
Honestly.
What's like strange? Have you bought any strange things off Amazon? What's the strangest thing you've bought off Amazon?
I got like a
Ooh.
slide whistle
No way.
and a mouth
It's
harp.
pretty sweet.
I don't know. I'd have to look at my
Nice.
Amazon orders. I bought goofy
Yeah,
stuff.
same.
I bought like Japanese candies. I bought a big bottle. You know those like
Nice.
wax, like those wax candy bottles? They got like the
Oh
juice in
yeah,
them.
those
Oh
are good.
I
yeah.
bought like a giant bag of those one time.
I bought. I think it's called like a synthoscope. It's
What?
the instrument where it's just like it fits in your hand and you use a pen to like and you like press it against it's like uh a metal sheet but then there's like black outlines that like denote like piano keys for like each note, and it's like when you press it it like connects an electrical current so then it like plays a note.
Oh,
um
oh.
The
Wait, what's it
thermite?
called?
I know what you're talking
Wait, what's
about.
it called, Jackson?
I don't remember.
Makes
Is it
sci-fi
the like
noises.
is it the like that's like plastic, it's got a little metal thing and like the it used like a stylus that's like connected to it?
Yeah,
The
Yeah, I
yeah,
have.
thermite.
yeah. That's not a theremin.
It's a stair
Oh,
it's a sta
The
it's a, s-
theremin's the hand wavy thing.
yeah.
it's a sta it starts with a sta. Like stylo.
I was thinking stethoscope, but I think that's the thing that
It's
doctors
a
use.
phone.
Yeah.
It would be like a phone, right? Because
That's
it's
a stethoscope.
Stylophone? No.
stylophone.
That just sounds like xylophone.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the point, right? It kind of is a xylophone.
I don't know.
It's kind of
Oh
like
yeah,
a
it would have a similar naming convention.
yeah. I have one of those. I bought a those things that they're shaped like music notes and they got the little mouths you squeeze and they're like
Tomatone.
yeah, automaton.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
I bought a
And
lot of
besides that,
weird musical instruments.
I think besides that, then the weirdest thing I bought was a 20-pack of Shin Ramen in college. That
I've
lasted
done
me a
that.
good while.
It's actually pretty like Amazon's pretty good for bulk food.
Yeah. Especially if you
Yeah.
want a 5-pound bag of the green Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
They sell them
Dude.
just like
Strawberries,
by the
bro.
color.
Yeah.
You can buy them at
Oh,
stores
that's
just by the
good.
color.
I've seen.
I think
I've
they do
only
that with
seen
Skittles
blue.
too.
Like just blues.
Yeah, I've only seen blues in the stores. I've never seen anything else.
I saw
Other than like
reds.
the watermelon ones.
You guys like watermelons, Sour Patch Kids?
Love them.
Pretty good.
The strawberries are the best.
They were
though.
they were my go-to
Strawberries are
movie
really
theater
good.
snack for a while.
It is really weird that like they're not mixed in with like you could only buy just watermelon ones.
Bro, if they were mixed with like the strawberries, and then have you seen the peaches that are out there, bro?
No, those sound good though.
Oh,
Yeah, just give me the Sour Patch fruit mix, bro.
yes, bro. I could go for the Sour Patch fruit mix right about now.
Dude, this guy wants the Sour Patch Fruit mix.
True.
What else was in our
Are
topics?
we ready for our ones?
I'm looking at our topics.
What
We
got?
have a lot that we didn't. I don't remember what I wrote down.
You just said
Trash.
trash.
I don't remember what that was. Have you guys heard about that DK Oldies website? That's like scamming people.
No.
There's this
No.
web. There's this like it's a retro gaming website where you can buy refurbished hardware on there, like refurbished PS2, GameCube, Wii, all the 360 down, all the old consoles that people are looking for, and like they have like every game you could want. But people have been like starting to call them out because they aren't they are like not refurbishing the consoles at all, and they're charging like $200 more than like they typically go for.
Shit.
Wow.
Sick.
L Company.
And like I don't see it frequently, but like once, like twice a week, I see a video of new shit that like they're trying to get away with selling that people are not buying. Probably can't afford to buy.
Oh, did you guys hear about the Black Ops 4 Easter eggs that
No.
got discovered?
Mm.
So there's probably been even more out there, but there was a dude who like deconstructed or decompiled Black Ops 4 like a couple years ago, and that's where like they found a lot of ciphers. But recently they like found like full side quest Easter eggs that like were completely impossible to find, and probably would have never been found if they didn't decompile the code.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like wacky shit that you would see in like what was that like parody like zombies Easter egg guy? It was like
Jimothy?
Both.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jimothy. Yeah, it's like steps out of that. We're like on what's the map? Voyage of Despair. You would have to like go to round 9, sit in this specific corner, knife a couple times, crouch, and like hold X.
Dude,
to,
that's
like, And
awesome.
then walk to a specific part of the boat, and then if you swapped guns, you'd get a Kraken for free.
Bro, that's awesome. I fuck with
Yeah.
that hard.
And there was one on there's like a couple on 9. There's one on Voyage of Despair where the flying car with the skeleton in it.
Yeah.
It's a part of the shield upgrade quest. But there's one where like if you do that upgrade quest and then like basically do the exact same thing as the free Kraken, you'll get teleported into the car with the skeleton.
Dude, that's so
Monster
random.
Slayer.
In the
Yeah.
final build of the game, like you could do that in game now.
Yeah, you could do it now. They're incredibly stupid to do, but yeah. And then there's one on another memorable one on fuck, I haven't played these maps in so long. I forget their names. The
Describe it.
not good one that everyone likes
Dead
for
of
some
the
reason.
Night.
Dead of the night.
Dead of the Night.
That's all you had to say.
Isn't that? Wait,
Yeah, Deadland. That's
is
the
that
mansion.
is that the one with the vampires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampires. Did I
Okay.
get a yellow
Um,
tail?
Yeah. But yeah, if you there's like a whole quest where you have to like jot down what order you enter each room, and then like in that order you'll have to like destroy pots that are hidden around the map, and then in reverse order you have to activate candles by throwing ray fire at them, and then you also have to write down what order you saw 6 gramophones in, and then if you activate each gramophone in that order, a ghost will spawn in like the main room. If you're going out towards Pack-a-Punch, there's like 2 like big doors, and you can like pick either of them to open. Like in between those 2 doors there'll be a ghost that you cannot see at all, and you'll only know if it's there from like a very faint sound that you can hear. And you have to like walk with that ghost to like the cellar part of the map. And I think it's just you walk with that ghost to like a very specific part and then lay down. There's a new jump scare, and then you like get 6 perks.
What?
Yeah,
Dude, that is so weird. I feel like whoever made those was just like bored in the office.
it had to be, which is also insane considering the crunch time that those guys were under.
For real.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy though.
Just an intern fucking around.
What else was
Yeah,
there?
I'm excited to see if they like find anything on like the Ultimus Invictus map.
Alpha Omega.
I just meant like all of those maps.
Oh,
Blood.
yeah.
The Ether storyline. Bro, bring Chaos back.
Oh God.
Dark
It was
Ether.
interesting enough, though. They should just keep going with it.
Dark Ether is just like, I don't know. It wants to be its own thing, but it's also stuck in the past.
Yeah.
And with I liked the intel thing in Cold War at first, but it just got so much, and it's like you can't keep track of the story anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then like they added all the gods or whatever's going on in Vanguard.
I want them to make that not canon.
Yeah, I don't know. Sam, you played Vanguard. What was going on
I
there?
don't know.
Yeah, I can't. That was made by Treyarch. It's wild.
Was Shino Numa the last map?
No, there was one more, but it sucked.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, they probably will make it non-canon just because no one played it.
Yeah.
I just scrapped the whole thing. I think Dark Ether's so uninteresting.
But it could have
rather
been.
them bring back, whatever chaos, or just do something new. Because yeah, you're right. It was like holding on to, it's like it relied on like, oh, you recognize this person. But then it was trying to be its own thing, and I think its own thing wasn't interesting enough. So it's just
I think that the concept of like the Dark Ether is interesting. That like you can do new things and have this old stuff, but like I would have preferred I think it would have been cool if like all the enemy and some enemies were like this. But like a lot of the stuff you see in the maps is like weird versions of stuff from like that's been like spat out by the Dark Ether that was sucked into the Dark Ether. Like just like corrupted versions, and some stuff was like that. But then you have like what was that like weird lady you fight in the
Was it like
city
Valentina
map
or something?
Yeah, like what was like Crystal Lady?
Yeah. I thought the story was interesting for D Machina and the second map that everyone hates.
Firebase.
I didn't know that everyone
Yeah,
hated it.
Firebase C.
Oh, it's a terrible.
I like
map.
it.
It's
Um,
not a great map.
yeah, because it was like mainly focused like not even on like the ether aspect, just like there's like this parallel dimension that like we're tapping into, and this is how it's like affecting the real world.
Mm-hmm.
And then in um the third city map that I also forget the name of, they basically just turned it into the upside down.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's just this dimension where this really bad thing lives and it wants to kill us all.
Well, the Elder Gods had been like a thing they had mentioned about it beforehand. Like before just that third map.
Yeah, but like I thought that
But
they were
not
gonna
so
be like
strongly.
I thought that they were gonna be like something from that we had seen before, but like like it would connect to the old story because it's the Dark Ether. Everything, everything
Yeah.
from the old story is inside the Dark Ether, and that's partly why it's like causing troubles.
Mm.
Um, but like most of the big bad enemies weren't like that. They were just their own things, which is fine, but it kind of feels weird with what they're also trying to do with it being connected to the old story.
Yeah. And like even like the enemies, I'd say like the normal enemy designs were cool, but then like the all the big bosses were just like giant crystal dudes.
Yeah. And then you
Lame.
got like the weird gods in the next game. I don't even know what's going on with that. Like it
Mm.
could have been cool, but you're getting it too far away from. If you're going to be doing this like mythological type stuff with gods, you should have just kept doing chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where like Greek mythology was real.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
stuck with that. I guess
I,
all
I
mythologies were sort of
yeah,
real, but
I think it would have been cool. It would have been like a God of War type game. It could have been like a God of War type game. Imagine like zombie versions of the gods. Like imagine the like final like and one of the end goals is to getting to the four gods that like your perks are named after.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Whether they're enemies or friends, whatever. But like it'd be cool to have
Or
like
lovers.
that too. Just like the people in the Men's Warehouse sign.
If you fucked raw, would that be bestiality?
Nah.
Like half dog.
Yeah, but he's a god.
What's he the
It's
god
true, I
of?
guess it'd just be like heresy.
yeah, it's just a whole other thing.
Would you ask Pierce?
What's he the god of?
The
The
sun.
That's what I thought. I think we can do our ones now. I'm not seeing anything else in the topics interesting enough to keep us going longer.
All right.
Ones.
Sam, take us off.
Yeah.
My one for the week is going to be Marvel Snap. Picked it up pretty much over the weekend, and it's had me by the balls ever since. It's just a fun mobile game from the Hearthstone creator. Clearly done super well. Very thoughtful card game, but it's super snappy. Like games last 5 minutes at most. Most games you can get over in just a couple minutes. It's fast paced. It's exciting. Some good strategy there. Some cool Marvel deep cuts. It's a great time. Check it out if you're a Marvel fan or just like a mobile card game fan.
I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty strategic game, but once you kind of figure out, how once you kind of figure out, how the game works, you start to pick up on things as you go along. Like, oh, if I did this with this, you can have certain play styles.
And it doesn't get dull, like even when you kind of master how your deck works and how things, yeah, how you want your build to be essentially. You're still thrown off because every match there's in like 3 locations that all have different modifiers to them, and they can just throw off your whole strategy. So you gotta be, adaptive. It keeps things fresh.
Nice.
Nice. Popcorn.
I'm gonna I'll popcorn Pierce.
I think I'll complete my one. I'm pretty sure these were my past 2 ones. My one trilogy, and I think this one will probably have to be Arkham Knight. I'm really enjoying that game a lot. I think it's gonna end up being my favorite Arkham game. City's great, but like the mechanics of Arkham Knight are so fluid. Like gliding around the city has never been more fun. The Batmobile is a fun addition. I don't know. I want to get all the Riddler trophies, but it's just so much. There's like 200 something of them. Even if I collected 50 more trophies, I wouldn't even be halfway there. It's like I don't know, but I'm at least trying to finish. I only have a couple more side missions left, and then I'm like 90% done with the story mode. I think I just have to like disarm a bomb and like find more firefighters, and that's it. But I'm really enjoying it. I think it's probably the best Batman's, just like the best it's ever. Like you just feel like Batman. Like it's a perfect Batman simulator. Like there's a reason the Arkham games are like, why, even though something like Gotham Knights wasn't in the Arkham verse, it was still compared to Arkham because that's just that is the standard for how a Batman game should play is Arkham. It's great. I love it. I think it would be cool because they have the mechanic there. I think it would be cool if I'm sure they'll re-release it someday. They'll do a new trilogy pack on modern hardware. I think it would be cool if they added like a 2-player co-op mode to Arkham Knight because you already have like the mechanic of like dual fighting where you can do like dual takedowns and stuff, and you have 2 people fighting. I think it'd be fun if you could play that game with 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fun game. I enjoy it. It's the games are always on sale. I think it's on Game Pass too. The Arkham games are great. I'm excited for Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
They'll give it to Jackson.
Okay. My one this week is The Menu. I literally just watched it before the podcast, and it was really good. On HBO Max. It's mainly about it's about a guy and a girl, but mostly about the girl goes to like a really uptight restaurant on an island. And shit gets really weird and kind of scary, but not like super scary. It was really good. The ending fucked with me. But yeah, it was really good. Definitely a worthwhile thriller.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Popcorn to Ethan.
My one for this week is gonna be the YouTube channel Future Unity. I've been watching a lot of their videos about like space and the universe and like the shape of the universe. And
Shit's a donut,
Dude,
bro.
I gotta watch that. I fucking love space videos. It's
so
terrifying, It's terrifying, but also so interesting.
There's this one video where they were explaining multiverse theories and the idea that multiverses might be real, but not in like a separate dimension kind of way, but in like the universe is so big that there are simply other areas of the universe that happen to repeat like uh kind of are similar to how we have played out.
Yeah, I've always wondered that because if the universe is infinite, then that would have to mean that there would have to be a very similar planet to us somewhere, like extremely
Mm-hmm.
similar, if it's infinite.
Yeah. So
Nice. What's it called?
Future Unity.
Future Unity. I'll check that out.
Bro, I get high and watch shows like that, and then every time I'm like, ugh. And I'm going to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's good shit though. I've been watching that dinosaur documentary. Must
Is
watch.
it awesome?
Oh yeah, it's just a Planet Earth series, but with like CGI dinosaurs that look super real. David Attenborough's in it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It sucks dinosaurs aren't real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think it'd be sick.
Not living.
I mean, they have a whole like
We're
movie series
definitely
about
real.
why dinosaurs shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
But if we put them on an island,
No.